Hello, second grade artists. Today we're going to be starting our ceramic trinket dishes. A trinket dish is a decorative small dish that is used to hold, something small like trinkets. So that could be like my rings or coins or other jewelry, just little small things that you don't want to lose, so you put them on there so you remember where to find them later. So to start, you're going to be getting some white clay, which remember it looks gray until we fire it in the kiln, and then it will turn white. You are going to start by rolling your clay out with a rolling pin. So using one hand or both, you're going to put your hands flat like this and roll back and forth, trying to apply equal pressure as you go, because you don't want part of it to be super thin and part of it super thick. Then I'm going to pick it up, flip it over, and I'm going to roll the other way. So I was just rolling that way, and I'm going this way. It's kind of like rolling out a pizza. Okay, I can go this way. And I want to get it about this thick. Okay, so like a little thinner than the thickness of a pencil. I'm just going to slowly keep rolling until I get to that thickness. Alright, so let's take a look. So right now mine's about that thick. That's looking pretty good. Alright, so now in the middle, I'm going to add some texture to this. So you've got a few different choices for texture rollers. So you'll see each of these rubber rollers has a different design imprinted on it, and that will create a really cool texture for the top of your trinket dish. So I've chosen this one. And so what you're going to do is you're not going to roll back and forth. You only want to roll forward once. So you're going to go forward and press. Okay, then go next to it, forward and press. You don't want to go back and forth because then the pattern is going to get really confused. Forward press and forward press. Okay. Next, you're going to decide what shape you want to make your trinket dish. So you can make it a star, a flower, or a circle. So you see I made this one a flower. Maybe this time I'll try a star. So whichever shape you choose, you're going to then take the cookie cutter and you're going to press it straight down onto your clay. Then, this is very similar to like when you make cookies. You're going to start peeling this clay back, but keep your cookie cutter down. So you're going to get rid of some of this. And then you can carefully pick it up, and you're just going to take off the extra that's left. And then to get it out of here, I'm going to flip it back, and I'm going to very gently push down at each of the sides, and it will easily come out. And I'm going to do that very, very gently. Okay? Now the last thing you're going to do before we let it dry is you're going to take a little bowl like this, flip it upside down, and you want your cool texture to be on the front. So we're actually going to be flipping it over because to make it have curved edges like this so it will hold something, we want to put it upside down and go like this, gently, very gently. Push the sides so that it can dry on top of the back of this bowl, and it'll then have curved edges. All right, the very last step is, of course, we need to know whose this is. So you're going to take your stick and scratch your name. But you know we don't want to do it so hard that it goes through. So you're just lightly scratching your name into the back. Okay? When you are done with this, you can bring it over to our clay cart and we will let it dry out for a couple weeks before we put it into the kiln. Get excited for the next day we work on this because we are going to use some really, really cool glazes on this. So they're going to look really neat when we're done. All right, ready to get started? Let's do it.